Abalone is a common name for any of a group of small to very large sea snails, marine gastropod mollusk in the family Haliothidae with its genus Halieuthis. Abalone is locally known as sabra-sabra in Ilonggo and lapas or kapinan in Cebuano. There are about 100 species of abalone distributed throughout the world's oceans. Large abalones are mainly distributed in the temperate zone, while small specimens are typically found in the tropics and the cold zones. Their flat shells protect them from predators, and their muscular foot allows them to attach to hard surfaces. Their shells are often encrusted with small clamps, and their muscular foot also allows them to move across surfaces. Their shell has a row of holes used to breathe, reproduce, and remove waste. The holes assist with breathing by allowing water to flow out after passes through the abalone's gill chamber. The abalone use the radula to feed on different types of algae, especially kelps. They help kelps forest in good condition. In nature, abalone eats marine algae with a particular preference to large brown algae such as giant kelp and other kelp species. While juvenile abalone grazes for algae, diatoms, and bacterial films, adults rely on drift algae, and if food becomes scarce, they move after their food. Abalones have only one oval shell with a sequence of holes along its edge, so they are not bivalves. They are called sea snails and are not filter feeders but grazers. When abalones spawn, they release the eggs or the sperm through these holes in the top of the shell. The holes are actually for respirations. Their gills are located under the holes. Abalones have different sexes. They are broadcast spawners, releasing eggs and sperms in the water. A single large female can release millions of eggs at a time. All the fertilization of the eggs occurs in the ocean currents. The shells of abalone species are rough, flat, and air-shaped, which protects them from wave action. On the inside, their shells are smooth and shiny to protect the abalone's soft flesh from damage. There are different types of species of abalone, but red abalone are the largest species, reaching up to 12 inches long. Abalone is one of the most expensive of any seafood worldwide. Production has shifted from wild caught to farmed, and today, over 95% of abalone comes from an aquaculture. Abalone have a unique succulent flavor that are in large demand around the world, especially in Asia. There is also an increasing demand for abalone meat within Australia. The abalone's value comes both from its delicious meat and from its polished shell, a beautiful iridescent blue mother of pearl carapace where abalone shells are sold as button, jewelry, and inlay work. Numbers of abalone are now critically low levels because of overexploitation, and poaching is one of the biggest threats to abalone, where people in local communities are either paid money by large syndicates to illegally remove abalone from the ocean. Abalones are also subject to a chronic lethal disease called withering syndrome or abalone wasting disease. Laws governing abalone. As we all know, abalone provides us food, livelihood, and it contributes to the economy of our country. With this, we should be responsible enough to know what is right and wrong. As a fisheries student, it's important to preserve, conserve, and protect it for upcoming generations.